What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Curtis, and today we are camping and we're having a little adventure time out here on the Mogollon Rim. Come check out this camp spot we got going on right now. Oh, who's that? Is that a Tacoma? Finley, get over here. Hey. Who is that? Sit. Sit. Finley, come here. Uh-oh, who is that? Oh, shit. Woo! Bro, look at this. Oh my God, he's gonna jump. All right, everybody. Last night I ended up getting too drunk and I didn't film nothing. So today we are doing the filming. So we are doing a 1-year review on my 23 Colorado Z71. The things that I wish I've done differently if I got the truck now. And we're gonna talk about, you know, the love and the hates about this new platform. Before we get into today's video, I want to talk about my merch. I just released some merch on my website, DOWNTIMELOST.com. Check it out. It really helps me make these videos and keep going and pushes the channel and pays for my gas money to get up to these places that I go to all the time. So definitely check out the website, DOWNTIMELOST.com. My fiance makes everything. She draws everything. She creates everything. None of that AI bullshit. It's made by her. All right, first things first is that I'm gonna be honest. I wish I got a ZR2. Just gonna say it. I wish I did, but you know, we ain't going back now. We're already built out. We're not, you know, we should have figured that out earlier before. But the Z71 does the job of what I need it to do, honestly. It just makes rock crawling and, you know, stuff like that a little more tricky. Not, you know, takes a little bit more effort. If I did have the front and rear locker, that would be a game changer and everything would be pretty easy. So I guess the Z71 makes it fun, right? Also, the wider track in the front is a big bonus because I'm running 1.5-inch wheel spacers to kind of push that out. And that's one thing that I wish I did. I wish I did not get 0 offset wheels in the beginning, but I was like one of the only first people to get wheels. So we were kind of just like throwing shit out the wall and trying to figure out what offset is good. I would have to say if I did it again, I would get -12. 0 offset is just a little too far in. So yeah, -12 offset is what I would have done. Okay, so this is the stance right now. We do have a little bit of a poke, but I do have ZR2 fender flares that are going to be on the truck pretty soon. But that's with 1.5-inch wheel spacers right there. So that's the fitment 0 offset, 1.5-inch wheel spacers. And if we did have the wider track, it does have more travel on there. Another thing that I would have done differently is I would have got a different color. I do love the black. I always wanted a black truck, like I said before, but really wish I got the tan. That's the color I was gonna get. I was gonna get a tan trailboss, which I would have had the wider track, which I really wanted. But you know, we hopped on this one because it was a good deal. Got it for 40K, so like they can't complain on that. Fully decked out Z71 for 40K. I really think the guy who sold it to me, he did not know what he was doing. So, you know, their loss, my gain, and I'll take it. So let's talk about, you know, the issues and whatnot of what I've had with the truck. starting out first, the first issue was the spare tire situation down here. There is a heat shield underneath that kind of holds your spare tire around. I did end up hitting it on a rock and chafing that line right there. So, I mean, I think that's kind of a user error type of deal, but if you can see in the middle of that harness, I just put some electrical goo shit on there, and it hasn't had a problem since, but it cut into the harness and was shorting out a bunch of stuff. But we got that one fixed. That was issue number 1. So issue number 2 that I've had on the vehicle is the dead battery, the over-the-air update deal. It happened a lot while I was camping, which kind of was a little scary. We did have a jumper box. One time it wasn't charged, barely charged, but now all that situation, the electrical over-the-air update stuff is no more. So that is all good. That is all fixed up. Number 3 is a pretty big issue that I don't know how it happened. I mean, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I saw that Badland Industries, the YouTube guy, he had the same issue with his. And his happened at Sand Hollow. I wonder if mine happened at Sand Hollow too, but check it out. So right here, don't know if you can see, but there's a pretty big sized dent on the bed, from the bed hitting the actual cab. Let me swing around to the other side and I will show you that. Hey Finn. I'll show you that side. Yeah, so you can kind of see it a little bit more. We kind of flexed the bed over too much. So yeah, that is a pretty big issue that makes me sad, but I don't really see it that much, so oh well. We ain't really fixing that one. That one's staying for good. Also, my most recent issue that I'm gonna try to get this one fixed. We'll see if the dealer warranties it. I do have like the bumper to bumper warranty, 30,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty. I do have body panel paint coverage. I'm pretty sure if I look at my Chevy app, I do have that. But right here, oh yeah, that is a pretty big issue. Looks like it started to crack from your stake ties down. This is the bad side. If you swing around to the driver's side, this one is not as bad. So it's still there, but it is a, it is a pretty big bummer, That is an issue. Throw it down in the comments if you guys think that a Chevy dealership will warranty that with all my warranties and all that stuff that I have on the truck. Let me know what you guys think about that. Also, an issue that I've had that you can't really see, I can't really show you, but we have a coolant leak. So I am not sure what we're gonna do about that. I saw on YouTube Drifter Journey, he had a coolant leak issue on his Colorado as well, his ZR2. So I've been messaging him and seeing what they did. They replaced the radiator and he's been good ever since, but I kind of just topped mine off and been just running it that way for a bit because I'm honestly scared of the dealership. They kind of scare me. They're just going to screw me and not give me any of my warranties, but they can't really say anything about that, the coolant leak, I don't think they would. I don't understand. It's a coolant leak. It's not my fault. So that's a issue. All right, so let's talk about like the pluses. Too much negativity out here. The pluses. This is a first year truck, so like it's gonna have its problems, but they're gonna get worked the kinks out and everything. We're not like Tacomas and blowing transmissions, so that's cool, right? On the good side of this truck is that it's been really reliable for me. Knock on wood. Knock on wood, it's been super reliable for me. We've done so many road trips with this thing. Like I proposed to Caitlin in Sequoia, Vegas, a bunch of California trips to visit Magnaflow and DV8, and we've took a lot of road trips on this thing. It already has 23,000 miles on it, and that's a decent amount in 1 year, I would ever say. Plus I live like 1 mile, or no, I live four miles away from work. So, you know, we're putting most of these miles on road trips and off-roading and camping and all that stuff. So, you know, they're hard miles, and we do go a little bit too hard. All right, so that kind of like plays into my issues with the bed flexing and hitting my cab and the bed cracking. Like, if I did get a ZR2, I'd have better suspension. So we've been beating on this thing with stock suspension like a lot, and it shows. Like, there's damage from stock suspension just rattling the dog piss out of the truck. So that's one thing, you know. It is a first year truck. I got it brand new. I wish there was suspension like ASAP, but that's just not how manufacturing works. It takes a little bit to, you know, research and develop these shocks and coilovers. So that's one big improvement that I've loved about the truck so far with these new Icon Stage 5 kit. Like, it is a game changer. When I drive it on the street, I have it straight at 10, and it feels like the sway bar is still on. Like, that's insane to me. And then now when I take it off-roading, I have 15 PSI in the tires and turning it all the way soft, and you can't even feel nothing. It's like, feels like the smooth road. I've honestly have no problems with the interior, really. I mean, this is the only problem is from my refrigerator rubbing up against this guy. It's kind of got some deep scratches that are just, you know, just how it's going to be. Same here, just on the plastic, kind of scratching the plastic up. But on the inside, like, all the tech and everything has been perfect for me. Like, everything works. I haven't had any issues on the interior. And I still love the interior. Still looks way better than the Tacoma. The Ranger Raptor is pretty close, but then you're buying the Ranger Raptor, you know. This is a very nice overall interior. Sorry, my truck is dirty from camping. We're out here camping. So I do have the Bose system. The Bose system definitely bangs. I love it. The red seats, you know, I love these seats. I did, in one of my reviews, I said they're super hard, but my dumbass had the lumbar support cranked all the way up, so there was like no squish on the back area because the lumbar was out. I took all the lumbar out, and now it actually feels really, really nice. You actually sink into it, and instead of your back being like on a plank. For all the camping gear that I do hold on this truck, you know, it's still got power, and I still don't have the high output tune. I'm not really sure if I want to get that. I know every new 24 model truck does come with the high output tune. Hasn't had any issues, really. I mean, you can feel it a little bit like climbing hills, off-roading and stuff, but, you know, just because I'm packed down to the brim, you know, but you can't really tell that much. So if you noticed, I am changing a couple little things on the build. I did have the 2 cases on the roof rack. I took those off, threw them in the bed. I'm eventually gonna be switching into a different camping setup. I'm honestly thinking about getting a soft topper and camping in the soft topper because it's super light. I do like off-roading a tad bit more than I like camping. I mean, I love camping and stuff, but I really love being able to hit all the hard trails and not having to worry about all of that. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to get a soft shell. Me and Kate are going to camp in the bed. That's pretty much the only difference. I think I'm going to get rid of that, but I change my mind all the time, so we'll see. So I'm sorry if, you know, some of the videos have been a little different lately. It's just really hot outside, and yeah, it's really hot. Me and Finn were gonna stay for another night, but I'm out of beer and I'm out of gas, so that means it's time to get my ass home, because that's not fun. And I have a freaking fat headache, and I didn't bring any ibuprofen. So all right, everybody, that's about it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. My 1 year review, like 1 year and a couple months, but I hope you liked that review video. And I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to check out DOWNTIMELOST.com. We have this new merch. This is kind of a shirt right here. I'll have some clips of the merch in the video, so check out the merch. Caitlin did a lot of work on these designs, and appreciate it if you go and buy yourself some sick gear. My birthday's coming up, so maybe, you know, get some merch for my birthday, right? So I appreciate you guys watching. Take it easy. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. Bye.